We want to go back out to Bryant Reed. I know that he is speaking with some neighbors in the area. And Bryant, you're hearing a little bit more about what they heard and saw this morning.
Yeah, Heather, I have Miss Wendy Stroh here with me. She says that she lives in the area. And Miss Wendy, I just want to ask you, you say that you heard everything. What was that like? What did it sound like?
It sounded like a huge snowplow, pushing along a raw tarmac surface with no snow. So I went to the window to look for this big snowplow. My inner child wanted to see the excitement, and I couldn't see anything. I just kept hearing this loud noise persistently coming from the front corner of my apartment.
Did you have any idea of what it was at the time compared to when you started seeing first responders?
No, as I say, it sounded like a huge snowplow. And then I wondered if perhaps it was a fire company spraying water heavily or something like that, but yet I could see no flames down the street. I could see no trucks, no smoke. I didn't know what it was.
So how did you find out what happened?
I scoured the internet looking for South Braddock Avenue closure today.
Any reaction to the scene today?
It's very frightening. I mean, goodness, all these ambulances and fire trucks and whatnot. Just the thought of the bridge collapsing is a very scary prospect. I cross that bridge all the time.
And just describe that sound that it made again.
But it wasn't one noise, it was persistent. The police officer down the road, I did ask him, and he said that was the sound of the gas leaking out.
I mean, just hearing that explanation, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm wondering if any of our neighbors are perhaps going to be without gas, although the natural gas men down here tell me everybody's still hooked up, which is unfortunate in this cold weather. I'm very grateful for that.
What was your reaction to getting out here and surveying the scene and seeing all this?
It's overwhelming. I don't know what to think. We don't normally get this sort of excitement in this neighborhood. The infrastructure in Pittsburgh is known to be poor with bridges. Happens to be happening at the same time President Biden is arriving today to talk about infrastructure, which is an amazing coincidence.
When was the last time that you traveled that bridge, whether it was driving or walking?
Probably a few days ago. I can't say I travel it daily, but within the last week for sure. I go to Squirrel Hill and back frequently.
And again, what is it just being here at the scene? What's going through your mind right now?
I'm being overwhelmed by reporters.
I understand.
And apart from that, it's cold, and I'm just so grateful we have so many first responders who know what to do in these emergencies and are out there doing it.
How close do you live to this scene, and could you just describe again what you were hearing earlier this morning?
A couple of blocks down the road, just down here on South Braddock Avenue, and it was a loud sound.
So you live a couple of blocks down the road. You say you've traveled this bridge before. I mean, has there ever been any signs of, feeling unsafe or shakiness before?
It's funny you should ask that. Over the years, there's been a ka-thump, ka-thump. I used to be with the Homewood Community Gardens when that community was just over the other side of the bridge, so I went back and forth several times a day. And there's often like a crater at the end of the bridge. It gets fixed every year, so it's not there all the time. But it seemed like every winter, the pothole and the rift was a major thing. I have no idea whether that's connected to the current problem or not.
Is this surprising to you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I was innocently reading a book, quiet, snowy morning, and suddenly we have all this drama in the neighborhood.
What do you think all the people who may be impacted by this bridge collapse are feeling going through right now?
I bet a lot of them don't even know it yet. It's early, the commuters aren't out. If they haven't been watching the news, people might not know.
And the people who may be stranded or need to be rescued?
Are there people who are stranded and need to be rescued? I don't know. Okay. Are there people stuck up there? I don't know. I've only just come this far down the road. I do not know the full story.
Well, Miss Wendy, thank you so much for doing this with us. We appreciate it. Glad that you're safe. And that is on our side. That is what we are hearing from some residents and neighbors in the area, just about what they heard this morning, what they are seeing and what they are feeling, the noises of the impact of when that bridge collapsed earlier this morning. We are still working to get more information. So as we start to learn more, talking to more neighbors and also speaking with public information officer on scene, we will make sure to keep you updated with what we find out. Heather.
Right, Brian, and nice to hear the perspective of a neighbor there who knows that area, who's familiar with that area, giving us some insight into this place.